Gaffer, thank you very much for taking the time. 18th place finish, 9 points above the drop, 4 places above the drop. Yeah. I don't know what we're so worried about.
I know. It does look straightforward now, doesn't it? But you know, you've been around the background, and it's been a very difficult job, as difficult as I've ever had. And it's just great when you come after a game like I wanted to win today, if I'm honest. And when you come after that and you go around with the families and that, you realise how much the crowd appreciate everything that you've done. You know, Ronnie's been fantastic as well, and you know, it was quite emotional again going around with grandkids were there with me, which softened it a bit. But everywhere around the ground, you name it, they were unbelievable. You know, they just stayed behind, didn't they? And I really appreciate. I'll never forget that the last 2 games.
It was an interesting day, really. The atmosphere around the place was so up, and everybody so happy that there was no pressure on today. It showed in the first half. There was barely a ball.
I said to Noel about 5 minutes to half time, is this the worst game of football you've ever been involved in? I think he agreed with me. But we said a few words at half time. I thought we were a lot better second half. You know, I deserved to go on and made a few changes. And you know, it's nice to see. I love to see Josh score, and great for Ungbo. He deserved to come on after what he did at Cardiff. And although he had a sticky start, he finished with a goal like that. So you know, great really.
Before the game, you asked the boys, you said you wanted to finish on 53 points, and there's not a lot you've asked them to do that they haven't this season.
No, they've been. I mean, you start at the back really. I mean, you know, you're talking about Matty Pearson, Hellick, and Tom Lees, and Ruffs as well. They've been as good as anything in the league, them four. And the goalkeepers come back now. Thomas did well, and then Lee's come back in, done well. That's not a problem for them now. They've got to work out next season, I'm sure, an extra one in the middle there, and some strikers, and good as chance as anybody.
It was like you say, an emotional day. We've touched on it before. You didn't get a chance to have a proper send off in '95, but you did today. How much did that all mean to you today to be able to do so and enjoy the occasion as well? Yeah,
I mean, when I was first here, I was so pleased to take the team to Wembley that first year, because they hadn't been since 1930 somewhere. And then the new stadium, you know, it was amazing to come in here and to get in the playoffs when, you know, nobody give us a chance. I think we got in 6th place or something like that. But the following, Brentford, I mean, that's a special time for me. I remember Sharon were driving behind the bus, and Brentford will bring back good memories for me. And it's just I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad I can leave him in a good place.
It was nice that Sharon was here today as well. We've obviously got her to thank. She told you to come back and help us, and that's exactly what you did.
She drove for 6 hours, so no wonder she was a bit tired.
What are your memories of this period going to be? Because I think everybody in the stands obviously are going to think back on it fondly, even though it's been a tough season. The end to it is almost, like we said before, skimmed over the difficulties we've had previously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether people thought I was joking when I said it's the most difficult job I've ever had in my career, and I've had 1,600 and God knows 1,615 games. I think it is, and I wasn't joking. It has been as difficult as that. We managed to have a look quickly. We got two 4-0 defeats, and we managed to look at the players quickly and decide what we were going to do and how we were going to do it. And to be fair, since then, I can't fault them really. I can't honestly. I've given a few rollickings out, but not over the top. And the lads have responded great.
The last thing I'll say is today's a bit bittersweet. Obviously, it's a happy occasion that we stayed up on Thursday and the result today and finished so strongly. But saying goodbye to yourself and Ronnie's not going to be nice again. But it's good that we do it on the right foot, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I mean, Ronnie Jepson, he's as much a hero as me. He's done a lot of the work. I can't do everything at my age, and he just takes all the pressure off me, and I just do what I'm good at really, and that's why we make a good pair.
Gaffer, congratulations on the job, and thank you very much.
I hope I don't come back again next February, okay? All the best.
Fingers crossed.
Cheers.